Why is it all wet here on my side, by the way?
I don't know.
What's all that?
Oh, that?
Yeah. Is it all wet?
Is it wet or just color change? You might touch it, see how wet it is.
I don't want to touch it, Ken. Well, Ken, it's taken all summer, but here we are at Gold Mine Hill, and finally, Big Green versus Dodgezilla. 350 versus 318, 35s versus 33s, 85 versus 94, and no truck nuts versus the biggest truck nuts I've ever seen.
But it's a short bed versus a long bed. It's an overkill automatic versus a manual transmission.
Well, let's see which one makes it to the top.
Yes, it'll be fun. Climbing rocks with our project trucks.
Hey Kent, I didn't know that in 94 the factory used a belt to hold the radiator hose or duct tape to seal off the overflow canister.
Well, those are all redneck accessories that I put on there. You know, that's how these keep things running because you can't run to a parts store every 5 minutes.
When we purchased this 85 K10 Chevy square body, it was slow with 305 boat anchor, but thanks to our friends at Chevy with this brand new ZZ6 crate engine, it is now loud and fast. Also, because of our friends at Summit, we got Phytech throttle body fuel injection, MagnaFlow, throw in an exhaust that makes it sound pretty damn great. And of course, we've got a new interior, so this is a resto-modded truck that will easily climb Gold Mine Hill and out-climb Dodgezilla any day of the week.
This second generation Dodge Ram has got the 318, and we call it Dodgezilla Overkill because we've overbuilt the automatic transmission in it. Ruben did such a good job on this. And we ended up putting a new radiator, new transmission cooler, and what you know with a project truck, you always buy two. So one's a parts vehicle. That's what we had to do. And it worked out really well for the injectors, for the common rail. This thing has all new brakes, front and rear. It's got all new exhaust, catalytic converter. Everything's welded on the exhaust. It's 3-inch mandrel bent tubing on it. I mean, there's nothing on this we haven't replaced.
So unlike Kent, I actually get to lock my front hubs because, you know, it's a lot more fun doing it this way than actually doing it from the cab of the truck. This is the way that real men go off-roading.
That's why you're squatting like a real man, putting your hubs in. Get that squat thing going, real man.
I'm not afraid to come out of my truck. I don't have to squat. I can just lean over. Look how easy that is. Look at that. No problem. Just flick it over. That's the way men do it, dude.
You do this in the rain, in the snow, in the 40 below zero? No, I sit in my nice warm cab and just put the lever forward.
All right, Kent, let me show you how this hill goes. There are 3 stages. The first stage is this part. Then you usually come to a stop, but really we don't need to come to a stop this time because we're just going to try to get to the top. So there's this part, there's a sharp turn where you lose traction, and then of course there's the very last part where you've got 2 trees and you've got a big dip. So that's the tricky part. So it's not far, but it's tricky. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, and then after I go up, hopefully to the top, then you get to make it to the top.
Cool, so I just knock those trees over.
Yeah, be careful, there's 2 metal posts here you don't want to hit. Oops, be good if I release my brake. Here we go. Remember,
You're in 4 low, huh?
we're in 4 low. Slow and steady.
I gotta watch the aspens turn on the way up here.
Yeah. Now, we don't air down going up Gold Mine Hill because it's such a short test, and we never do it for any other truck, so we're not air down, but,
Okay.
you know, just pick your line and take it easy, and then let the truck do all the work, just like Big Green. I think my 35s are going to be a little bit of an advantage here.
I don't know.
We'll see.
It gears you up.
Yeah. And you're right, you know, I mean, I've got 405 horsepower and a real 405, right, because the engine's brand new. But it's really not about horsepower, it's just about torque.
Well, not climbing this. You're right. You're in low range. You got anything you want to do. The engine's not even working. It's
Nope.
in a low end of your power band.
So here comes a turn. It's a little tricky here because the truck gets off camber. trick here is not to hit those trees.
You're in your, I guess you're in your second gear. Holy cow, that is a dip.
And that is how you do it, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
That is stage 3.
Yeah, you walked right up that puppy.
All right. Good luck, my man.
Oh.
I do like the Superman headlining.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm not calling it, you know what, but if you can't put it in 4 low, I'm gonna call it, you know what.
Well, it hasn't been shipped very often. Okay, let's try it one more time. Neutral.
Okay.
There's 2, 4, neutral. So if I have one more after that, we know we're in, because we're not in neutral. Well, I've never put in 4-wheel drive before. What do I know?
Well, that's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you in 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
All right.
See,
all right.
the transfer case sends a signal through the vacuum
Right.
to the actuator.
All right.
So it's all happens by engaging a transfer
I'm
case.
refraining from calling it Crapzilla. I do like the fact that you have a spent cartridge here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for luck.
Yeah, I like that.
The last guy wrote in here and complained a lot. We had to do something different.
It does
Yeah.
sound good, Ken.
Well, it does.
It does. It sounds really good. And so far, it's not struggling whatsoever.
Oh no, it's nothing for it.
And you do have an automatic, which is much better for off-roading
Yeah.
than a manual transmission.
Yeah, and this short bed should come in handy also.
Yeah, the short bed's also much better setup.
Uh-oh.
I think you're in 2-wheel drive, Kent.
Yeah. That's weird, because all there is neutral. Okay, let's hit neutral.
Okay.
And we'll hit neutral here. See, that's neutral.
Okay.
And one back
Yeah.
is 4 low.
You go 4 high?
Well, 4 high might be
Too much?
too fast.
Spinning. We don't have a locking diff here.
No. I could put it in 4 high. It's not where I want to be.
No, you don't want to be a 4 high. You're gonna. I smell. I hope that's tire, not
That's tire.
transmission. Okay.
That's tire.
Good.
Is it spinning now? Try that. Nothing.
I think we're gonna back out of here. Kid, I'm not gonna say I told you so,
Well,
because I didn't tell you so.
yeah,
It
it was
wouldn't be right.
tested before I got it, but I have just got it Tuesday. Then it was in Texas 2 days, so I haven't had a chance to
I think it's gonna go
try
back to
off-road.
Ruben.
Well,
I think we're gonna have to take it back to Ruben. So I think what we have here is a truck that needs to go back a little bit more work. Sounds good, looks good, but if we can't get into 4 low, it's not going to go Gold Mine Hill. It's hard to show how steep that is on camera, but it's very steep. So this is one of those TFL old versus old adventures that's going to have to be continued. As always, this is Roman and Ken still working the lever, saying thanks for watching and check out tfltruck.com for more news, views, and of course, this is old versus old reviews. See you guys next time. Ciao. Keep it up.